Buying a direct open-vented thermal store is often an unexpected cost due to the failure of your existing hot water cylinder. It can be one of the most expensive household purchases and should be carefully considered. GoPlumDirect.com have produced this video to help guide you in the selection process and purchase of your Telford Tristor, one of the UK's best-selling open-vented thermal stores. The Telford Tristor is a British-made cylinder and is available for delivery within 48 hours from ordering. Unlike other cylinder manufacturers, Telford's opted to keep their thermal stores simple. There are no complex printed circuit boards, sensors or pumps. Telford choose the simplicity of a tried and tested mechanical thermostatic blending valve. The Tristor delivers mains pressure hot water utilizing cheap rate electricity. The off-peak electricity heats the water within the thermal store by means of an electric immersion heater. When opening the hot tap, it is mains cold water which is instantaneously heated as it passes through the internal heat exchanger. The heated water is blended with cold mains water and supplied to the taps at a thermostatically controlled 51 degrees Celsius. This method of generating the hot water completely removes the risk of Legionella. As the Tristor is open-vented, it does not require any pressure or temperature relief valves and therefore no discharge pipework. This overcomes the requirement of the Part G building regulations which prohibits the connection of a discharge pipe from an unvented cylinder into a soil stack. Keeping the water delivery system simple and concentrating on the manufacturing quality has enabled Telford's to offer an unrivaled comprehensive 10-year warranty against defects of the internal cylinder and 3 years for components including the blending valve and immersion heaters. The Tristor's internal cylinder is available in both copper and stainless steel. It comes complete with the expansion vessel, supplied separately to avoid damage during transportation. It also comes pre-plumbed with a mechanical blending valve, 2 3-kilowatt Incaloy immersion heaters with resettable thermostats and a drain valve. The 200-litre Telford Tristor copper open-vented thermal store is 1500 mm high and 550 mm in diameter. Empty, it weighs 58 kilograms. Full of water, it weighs 258 kilograms. The direct Tristor requires 2 electrical feeds. The first is an on-peak electrical supply, which is used on an on-demand basis. The second is an off-peak electrical supply, which is used to heat the entire unit using cheap-rate electricity. There are 4 plumbing connections, a cold water mains feed in, a hot water supply feed out, and 2 connections to be made to the feed and expansion tank. GoPlumDirect.com also stock the additional items required to install the Telford Tristor. You may require a feed and expansion tank, compression reducers from 28 mm to 22 mm, a time clock and possibly a Y strainer. GoPlumDirect.com would always recommend that you employ the services of a qualified engineer to specify and install your Telford Tristor.